Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I like how I did that in time to the music. I do lots of things in time to the music. I don't know if you've noticed that. I'm a big fan of when that happens. But yeah, Urdu works with synthwave, doesn't it? This is one of those where, like, I never would have thought that I would hear it, but I did, and here it is. That's pretty good. I love stuff that is, you know, not people's first choice when they consider different languages. Like how Tiny Child has that Umbreon named in Zulu. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, hi, how are we all doing? It's, what day is it? Tuesday? Yes, that. And we are playing Breath of Fire 3. And, well, I'm a little worried. So, actually, you know what? I should probably just go into the game, shouldn't I? Hang on. There we go. Right. I'm a little bit worried about what comes next. Because Ryu. You may have guessed this, but I must now face my end. And you, your fate. Are you ready for what comes next? Yes. The Brood. We have waited. Waited to bequeath the true power of the Brood to the one we knew would one day come. That's why we gave up our power. Came to this lonely, barren place. To hide that power from the prying eyes of the goddess. To fool Miria into thinking she had succeeded in eradicating the Brood. I don't know if our ruse worked, but we have guarded the essence of the Brood all these years. Ruse is a good word. Here, in me. I'm ready now to give you that power. Ryu, blood of my blood. You must take the power from me, but... Oh, we're gonna do it in a green screen! You can insert your own battlefield. In order to guard against discovery by the goddess, we place special magic wards around this room. In other words, here you will be unable to use your Brood powers. I will use the true power of the Brood. But you, Ryu, you must depend only on yourself to defeat me. So, hanging out in Quick Draw's stream. He's a cool guy. He knows what's up. So yeah, you can use the magical powers. Apparently I can't. And Quick Draw, big fan of this game, big fan of this series, so are some of his chat. And I have got nothing. By the way, Nina learned Blizzard. It's a pretty cool attack. Also, what else did she get? Inferno! Cool. But yeah, Quick was talking about this fight when I told him that I was here. And essentially, his strategy is be strong. Be a strong character and use strong skills against this guy who is weak to strong skills. You can... Yeah, do that. Do that way. Yeah, there's no trick to this guy. There's no gimmick for this fight. There is just... know what it is, and do it good. That was a pretty good attack. I think I'll have Ryu keep doing that. And Momo can speed Ryu up. Alright, here we go. This is what we're gonna do. Let's just pour all of our resources into keeping the main character alive. And see how we do. Damn it! Still, 700's not... That's nothing to turn up your nose at. And then you can rejuvenate self. There we go. Quick was even talking about like how this fight works and why it's tricky, and he's like, yeah, them dragons, they're a tricky bunch. Nice. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Give me a free turn. Yes, please. All right, here we go. I have been worried about this fight for like a week. I have done so much leveling to get this guy up, to get my levels up. And I could just... sure, do that. And I could have just done that. All right, then. Incidentally, I don't know what Ragnarok does. Damn it! Sirocco? Why do I know that word? Hopefully this is just going to hit everyone. Oh, this is going to hit everyone, isn't it? Nope. But that was kind of hilarious. That was, Sephiroth Supernova levels of... Yeah. Supernova levels of, hilarity. You just missed. What else can you do? You know what? You should probably just attack him. I came into this with, like, a whale in my back pocket. Whale is essentially a Mega Elixir. Hell yeah! What did Quick say? Be strong, use strong attacks. That is one of the 3 bosses that people are like, oh, don't be fighting that guy. Apparently there's the final boss, which is fair. There is the Brain Shroom. That was kind of tricky, but we beat it. And there was that guy, and we beat him. Handily, too. Very good, Ryu. You have proven yourself to me. Very well, Ryu. I will bequeath to you the true power of the brood. Come here. As long as I get the cool walkout music. I give unto you the very essence of the brood, the power that can shake the very foundations of the world. The power of infinity. With this power, the world is in your hands. Listen to me, Ryu. This is the power which the goddess rightly fears. It is in your hands now. Yours and your friends. Always, the warrior of the brood has fought with his allies, his friends. And together, they have defeated the goddess. But you needn't follow that path. If you so choose. The power is yours, Ryu. Do with it what you will. Farewell, Ryu. Blood of my blood. Couldn't even come up with his own catchphrase. The power is yours. That's He-Man. A mighty power flows into Ryu, awakening his latent power. Well, there you go. Incidentally, I think this might actually be a previous Breath of Fire game, because this guy looks like Ryu, the old blue-haired hero with the sword. And then that's going to be Nina, right? And I want to say that's Ox, and I don't know who that character is. But I know that the final boss of one of the Breath of Fires has this big snake tentacle skirt-looking thing, which looks mighty phallic, and I don't know if that's what that mural depicts. Be kind of cool if all the games take place in the same world, just separated by aeons. It looks like you have discovered the power of infinity. Very well then. I will tell you where you can find the goddess. You must leave here and travel far to the north, to the Desert of Death. The Desert of Death is actually just a name. Don't worry about it. So, before we leave, we should talk to that man Horus, right? Thank you, Nina. I wasn't paying attention. That's right. Horus will guide you. We have all waited for this day. For the day our savior would come and avenge us. Good luck, Ryu. We have placed our trust in you. This bit has been somewhat spoiled for me. I think. Is it here? Have I been misled? I may have been misled. Empirical. In fairness, I did have to use it. I didn't have to use a Mega Elixir. I used a Mega Elixir. Oh, there it is. Who awakens me from my rest? You. You're you. So, the time has finally come. I am the ancient dragon god, Ladon. I know what it is that you must do. Do you seek my assistance? Very well, then. I see that you have awoken the power that lies within you. You are ready to receive what I can give you. Then I present for you with a portion of my power. Is there anyone else who seeks my power? What's Momo doing right now? Lee? Ah, sure. You can have that as well. What's Lee doing? Nothing. In fairness, if I hadn't given Ryu super combo, that fight would have been real difficult. Like, I can't imagine... You ready to leave then? I'll go with you as far as the desert. Really? Let me know when you're ready. Oh, I gotta do this? Alright then. It was a little overhyped, but I came prepared, you know? Do I want to show this off? I want to show this off. By the way, one of the things that I did during my grinding time was this. Listen to this SimCity music. My fairies got all sorts of things done. Look at that. More culture, more jobs. Apple came back. Sloth and Sylvie got more stuff to sell. Heck yeah. What jobs can I do now? Oh, casino. Nice. I don't need that. Incidentally, this one right here will buy unusual items. That's what Tempest was talking about when he said that you'll know where to sell all the old, like the old paintings. What, you read? You'll know when to sell all the old paintings and, the books and stuff that you're finding. I think we're gonna move you over here to get some more food. Shouldn't have done that, because whatever Apple collected from their adventures in the world doesn't exist anymore. Oops. Probably wasn't any good. Right, who are you? Oh yeah, you're a shop. No, you're not a shop at all. You're a philosopher. Alright, whatever. But anyways, yeah, I assigned a lot of work to my fairies because they grow per fight. And per level, I believe. Maybe just per fight. And we got a lot of stuff done. Raises the chance of beating enemies. Thanks, I hate it. Actually, that would be really, really good for when you were grinding and you don't want to just faff about not fighting. Alright, cool bunch of weapons that I cannot afford. But there you go. That's what I've done with my fairies. They built this big-ass mansion. It can get no bigger. Alright. Heading this ways. And saving my game, because I used a lot of resources in that fight. And, I'd like to maybe save so I don't die. Just saying. Man, is this how the final boss is going to go? Just pour all of my resources into Ryu and with that beat the final boss. Which, incidentally, I feel like that has to be coming up. Right? Like, we know we gotta go beat the goddess. The goddess is over there. So, I don't know. What can you do with those hobgoblins? They're over here. They're over there. Those dang hobgoblins are everywhere. As we sing the hobgoblin song today. Oh, it's gonna be one of these, is it? Did I see the trailer for the new hero? I didn't, actually. Should I? I know roughly what they are. I know what you are. You can rest. You super combo those guys. One MP. Good job, Nina. Now, from what I know... Yeah! 3,000 gold! Because... as you hit those guys, they lose money. And the more times you hit them, the more money they lose. And you've seen you don't get a great deal of experience for them. The idea is... just hit them as hard as you can, and that's how you teach something. I remember you guys. That'd be a cool thing to learn, but nah. Man, that's a terrible skill. I'm wondering if that is a Dragon Ball reference. Because there's that one enemy that does that. I forget you guys' name. Can I? Look at this smart little egg! Oh, what an adorable egg! Alright, Momo, you get that. Alright, you can get out of here. And then you can do that. That was unfortunate. Hmm. Well, first off, let's pick up Nina. And then, let's give her some vitamins so she has her health back. Yeah, no, I haven't seen the new Overwatch thing. I don't really pay attention to Overwatch, like, press releases and stuff. It's just presented to me primarily through you, Perka Woodland. And, Egg Gang is adorable. I'm gonna boil them. That's what you get. Now this is happening. Didn't work though, did it? You can do that one. And you can do that one. He's Ryu! Like from Street Fighter! That's, yes, yes. That's lovely. Genuinely, my mage does more damage to these guys by just hitting them with a stick. Actually, that was about equivalent. Still, though. I wasn't even for anything. Disappointed. Yeah, you. And then you, because you're the tough one. Also, I feel like it's an interesting thing whenever I see footage of new heroes in Overwatch, my initial thought is, how am I going to counter this? So, like, it's pretty much a given that I'm not going to be playing as the new guy, because that's... everyone else is immediately gonna jump on the new guy. So I'm looking at things like, Juno's Pulsars come to mind, because she's, like, the latest one. And it's like, oh, Healing Bell will probably work against that. That's what I thought when I saw that. Intelligence rose 10 points? Hell yeah! Got an Artemis cap. Do you know what? I had an even harder time in that boss fight, because apparently I've still got the Midas Stone equipped instead of anything useful. What does the Artemis cap do? Raises 2 hit chance. Can I give you another one of those? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Momo. Hopefully that stacks. I just know that the plan is Scottish tank, and that the Oasis map, or at least the Oasis University map, has been decimated with electrical graffiti. Yeah, exactly, Bronwyn. That's how you know she's cool, because she has multiple hats. That's the way I went in the first place, isn't it? No, it's not. Alright then. There is some part of me wants to maybe tag out these guys and bring in someone else. Again, getting levels on everyone else, because I really like this team. Nina and Momo, what a good team. So they have substantially more levels than other people. Ooh, Wisdom Seed. Now that one restores AP, doesn't it? That's not. No, that's Wisdom Fruit. So what does Wisdom Seed do? Oh, restores some AP. Alright. Alright. Cool. I could probably just target Boss Goblin, because they will automatically target Hobgoblin. Because this game is cool like that. Final Fantasy 1 didn't do that. You had to be really careful where you aimed your dudes. It's interesting, I came to play Final Fantasy 1 really, really late, because it was released in England really, really late compared to some of the others. And, yeah. Do you want to play a game with no quality of life? Because we didn't invent that yet. Final Fantasy 1 Raw. I also like that hit animation, the fact that it's just eggs! Additional eggs! I'm going to give it one more go. Where is it? Panacea, there you go. I'm going to give this one more go of watching these guys before I realize I'm probably not going to use the enemy skill anyway. I just want it on the to-do list. Ah, double blow. I already have that. It's a useful skill. Like, sometimes you just need a bit of a boost to your power. You found Skill Ink! But yeah, sometimes you just need a boost to your power, and that's where Double Blow comes in. Super Combo, that was good for that there boss fight, because your boy never saw it coming. Alright, you and you. During that brief pause, I wonder if there is a disc read sound. I can't hear it because I've got my headphones on for talking to you guys. But, I'm wondering if that would be a case of, like, me playing this game and I hear that and I just know. Because I hear that. And the dread. Like, you know, when your phone used to do that little clicking noise when a mobile phone text was about to come in, and you just... Brief moment of dread. What could they want? Why is this not a call? Maybe it is a call. And then, you know, panic. See, I don't know if this is, like, I guess confirmation bias? Is that what I mean? Oh, no. But, by the way, player, there's a Phoenix down. You're gonna need it. I don't know if it's, like, confirmation bias, but Momo is missing less and less. On account of, I hope, having many, many fancy hats. So I'm going to keep her with many, many fancy hats. Nice! Oh, could this win in one round? I certainly hope so. One of the absolute best sanity effects in Eternal Darkness is a boss fountain. You go into a room, and what it does is... Good. You go into a room, and it's just a standard... That! I can learn that! Or at least I could in the other one. Yeah, you go into this room, and it's just ammo, and healing, and ammo, and healing, and ammo, and healing. And, as a gamer, you go, oh no! That means something horrible is through the door! And yes, Ryu was an egg. They have a spell called Ovum, which inflicts the status element of egg. Wait. Do that. Jaded Mew, welcome on in. Also, Egg. Oh ho 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 ho! I thought there would be an item hidden behind the scenery, but no. It was an item hidden in the scenery. What is a rock breaker? That is going to be equipment for someone. I don't know. I'm going to say Gar. Like, Rock Breaker is just going to be a big, massive hammer in universe. And that's him. That's what he's going to do. The game considers it a status ailment. You are Egg. And again, there was a Dragon Ball villain that did that. Turned people into eggs and then stepped on them. I'm not keen on, like, body morphing like that. Oh. Thank you, the horrors. Is there something hidden over here? No, that'd be too easy. Oh no, it's Guntork. I hate those. It means giant orc. I mean, all of the eggs are super cute. That's kind of their thing. Why I don't much mind it. Oh. I'm used to these guys from, like, the start of the game, where you come across an orc, and that's a total party wipe. But, like, my mage just did that. That's fine. The camera panned over this way, as if to say, go over this way. So I'm going to go over this way. Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Was that the wrong Ares? I think that was the wrong Ares. That was Ares, like, from the Zodiac, and not the God of War. It's fine. So, I have a thought. Right, you defend, and then you do that, and then you do that. So, I've had a thought. I'm wondering if the character Honey is named that because she's a Haniwa doll. And in Japanese, her name was Hani, like Haniwa. But Hani is broadly speaking... Ryulan Bone Break? Oh my god. But, Honey is broadly speaking how you spell honey, the food. Not quite, because it's got the little tilde thing over the I. But they read her name as Hanny and went, her name must be Honey. Just a thought. Now what you're gonna do is one of those. And then you are gonna Bone Break. Usable at fixed intervals. I may have to look up how that works. Better, Egg. Egg is one of the better elements. Egg is cute. Gold Egg loses a chunk of flesh! Rude. Rude, rude, rude. Fine, we'll fight it normally. I'm not gonna get as much change at the end of this fight now. I mean, that's what you get. Also, what is Pumpkin from? That one's not ringing any bells. I know of Pumpkin Head, like, from Final Fantasy IX. Damage is maximum health minus current health. Still, though, 9,829. I'm not going to complain about that. That's a good number of coins. Wait, did I do anything in this room? Oh, yeah, I did. And I looked around, and there wasn't anything. Okay. Jace, by the way, hi, welcome in. Egg versus Pumpkin, Egg for the win. That's fair. All of the Egg sprites in this are super cute. Nina's got the little wings, and Ryu's got the little bandana, like that one guy from that one game. My Ryu amiibo is called Karate Man. Because that's Ryu's character. I'm just gonna train, and I'm gonna be the best at training until I can train no more. This is getting a little out of hand. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe don't bring Nina into this area because everyone seems super strong against magic. Didn't I say 14? 2 and 2 and 3 twice. He took actual damage from that. This guy's the hero. This guy's the hero of the story. Now, you see, Jaded Mew, what you're doing is you're following Bodmus, which is true, but also, I know what I meant, and you should all be reading along in my brain. Ooh. Fish head. I believe that increases intelligence. Sure does. My AI programs me to run into this wall. That's not what Ryu sounds like in my head. He probably sounds like the most generic shonen protagonist. Ricksters, look at you over here with the intelligence boost. You don't need the fish head to give you the intelligence boost. You know this man needs his hand held. You'd best be hitting this, Momo. Thank you. Wait. That gold egg had 30,000 money. I thought I got 3,000 for beating it in one turn. I'll take 30,000. So what I think is gonna happen, I just ruined everything, I certainly hope. Okay, no I didn't. So... Thank you very much for lurking, Rickstress. You mentioned there was a meeting. I don't want for you to have to do a meeting, but you have to do a meeting. Oh, darn. So I can't go that way. Oh, but I can go that way. Right, so let's just do a bit of that. Oh, this area is raised. Okay. I've got it, I think. So what we need to do... That's probably going to make me run out of time. Ha ha ha! That's a door. I don't know why we couldn't have just leapt down there from the above, but no, there was no dedicated leaping tile so we don't get to do that. Yeah, see, you want to talk about you being sounding like a standard shonen protagonist. Look at the Dragon Ball pose that he does. There are influences on display. Like, more so than that one RPG where Akira Toriyama designed the characters. And boy, you can tell that Akira Toriyama designed the characters. Who's your favorite character? Mine is that one guy with the Widow's Peak. Do I? Yeah, I have one of those. Oh, dang, look. Yeah, put that on. Magus! That's the guy who I'm thinking of. For some reason I was going to say Gygus, but that's your one from Earthbound. And I'm like, no, surely not. Who was the guy, little emo kid from Chrono Trigger? I had thought that Dragon Quest has just always been really obviously done by Akira Toriyama. But because that's the face that he draws on his characters. On his characters. Oh. But my point remains. Just like the big cuboid eyes and everything just is drawn to the point at the end of the nose. That is like, that's Akira Toriyama face. I didn't mean to go through that door, although I suppose, well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Magus was Chrono Trigger. He was the character I was thinking of when I mentioned that one guy with the Widow's Peak. Because like a lot of his characters do. Man, why wasn't Magus in Smash? Are you telling me that, like, the internet would not explode when Chrono Trigger showed up? Nina, please do 136 damage every time. That was amazing. That wasn't that. But, like, I mean, sure, Dragon Quest, I guess. The game pretty consistently shuts down Japan when the new one comes out, as far as I'm told. But homing bomb. That's gonna be for you. 2-hit percentage up. I could just have Momo be a machine at this point. But let's not. Let's go back the way I came. Can I go back? Yes, I can. Oh, for sure. I know Dragon Quest is an incredibly popular series. Like I say, it shuts down Japan when the new one comes out, and I have friends who always rave about how great it is. Beyond Jessica. But, like, Chrono Trigger. That's the one everyone likes. First fictional crush would probably be... So, does it have to be, like, someone that isn't, like, a human? Because, like, Kelly Kapowski is a fictional person, but also... Come on. Right? Your original Yellow Ranger? Also not a real person, but also Fu Trang was a real person, so... Hey, look at that! It's been a hot minute since somebody showed up and started advertising viewers. I don't need any of those. Fine for viewers, thanks. I like who I have. Luscious cryptographers in your area. Get on your blockchain. Grab something and hold on for dear life. Anyway. Workbot control panel. The workbot moves by tracing the movements of its controller on the dais. Once the workbot is near a switch, press the action button. When you want to quit, leave the dais or activate the panel. Oh, it's one of those! So you have to go like that. But I can't... Oh! Oh! Robert can just go across the electrical panels. I may be a little sunk. How do I do this? Because like that, that's how I do that. That was a really interesting little puzzle. I like that. You must now fight, Robert! Oh no, that's fine. I'm so glad Nina is studying on the dais. Because, like, all the stat boosts she's getting. Oh, wait a second. I am silly. Yeah, Ryu's okay to keep doing that for now. Alright, cool. Cool. I would be interested in playing a Dragon Quest game. I wouldn't know what to do. You know, like if you're talking about Final Fantasy, everybody's gonna go, oh, you want to start with 7 or 6 if they're correct, and I don't know what to do with Dragon Quest. You just pick one and play it, I guess. Like, I've not heard anybody say, oh, you know, Part 4, that's the bad one. Or like, you know, Final Fantasy 3, that's the one that never gets ported to anything. I can't even tell you what that is. I couldn't really tell you this, having never played 3. I watched Honeybear play 3. And I think the best part of 3 is when... Spoilers, I guess. You get the airship fairly early on. And Honeybear decided, what if I just fly off the edge of the world? And then the game went, here is the actual world map. It's like 10 times as big. And the entire game opens up, and that's pretty cool. Emergency door handle. In an emergency, brake panel and turn handle. To open emergency door. Oh, hang on. More dungeons need this. More dungeons need this. Just an emergency exit. Ka-chow! Away we go. Anyone can come this far. Now comes the hard part. The desert of death. A land of ever-changing sands. Where nothing lives and from which no one returns. That's what everyone said about crossing the ocean. I get the feeling that God wants to be left alone. I don't know anything about that. But I do know the goddess lives beyond the desert. You must cross the desert. I'll tell you how to survive long enough to get there. Ask me anything. Horace, do ducks have souls? Yeah, you don't know that one, do you? Oh wait, is Ray in my team? Ray is in my team. I think this... Can you tell I like using Nina and Momo more than the other fellas? Let's... plonk... nobody in there because I want to get my Deus bonuses. Thank you very much. Right. I'm going to rest, and then we're going to save, and then we're going to talk to that fella. Actually, no, before I do any of that. Nothing! There we go. Jaded Mew. I have been having Nina cast spells left and right, thank you very much. It's just in the area where we just were, the enemies seemed to be strong against magic, so, you know. You can have one of those. So what were those items that I just had? I don't think there's a second R in it in Empirical Woodland. Wait. That was silly of me. How silly of me. I am silly. Yeah, there it is. The Ares Spear Devil Slayer. Alright then. And... yeah, Rock Breaker. There you go. Property Earth. Cool. I don't think stuff is... really resistant to that. The only stuff I've seen resistant to Earth is the flying enemies, because I use skills like Earthquake. Bronwyn, God's entire thing is he's a little bit racist. You're a dragon? Boy howdy, you gotta go. Why? I don't know, God said so. Deus Vult. I sure hope that doesn't get co-opted by anyone awful. What do you want to know about? This is very important. Listen carefully. Naturally, as you move through the desert, time passes. One day is 24 hours. A 12-hour day and a 12-hour night. You can keep track of time by counting your steps. You'll walk about 40 steps in an hour. Time to take notes. Alright. I'll take notes. When did Notepad get a spell check feature? Huh. "40 steps in an hour, 12 hours per day night. Since you'll only waste energy moving during the day, you should move at night when it's cooler. Anything else you want to know?" You can find your way in the desert by looking at the stars. I don't know what stars are. I live in an urban sprawl. This is the North Star. It always appears in the north and never moves. If you follow it, you are headed due north. This one's the false North Star. Sometimes appears at different heights, depending on the day. It can fool you. Be careful not to mix it up with the real North Star. And this one is the Evening Star. It always appears in the west, but not always at the same height and in the same place. If you're in the center of the desert, it'll be due west. If you lose track of where you are in the desert, you're done for. Make sure you keep your eyes on the stars. One thing you need to be careful about is after breaking camp or a battle, make sure you check what direction you're facing. If you forget, you could end up in a lot of trouble. Here's how to get out of the desert. First, follow the North Star to the north. Then, when you can see the Evening Star directly to the west, head east. Keep going east until you can no longer see the Evening Star. And then head north again. After walking north for 3 nights or so, you should be able to see the oasis. I'll write this down for you, so you can look it up later. Somebody should probably write that down. North Star to the north. Until Evening Star is directly west. Move due east, which is away from the Evening Star, until Evening Star vanishes. Then head north for 3 days-ish. Empirical Woodland, I am all 3 of those guys. Blossom, Bubbles, and Beelzebub. All 3 of those are me. Alright then, I'll be waiting here. If you get in trouble, come back anytime. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. You leaving already? Yes? What am I supposed to be doing? I'm gonna try something. And I don't think the game is going to let me do it, but I'm going to try it anyway. Then you should wait for night and leave then. Good luck. So basically, Horace's instructions were, hey, just go northeast. Right? North, then east, then north again. That's northeast. I'm going northeast. I have a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach right about now that that I've gotten something terribly wrong. I guess we'll find out. I saved. Everything's fine. Now, I was warned about this, incidentally, with Tempest. He was like, yeah, you know the Golden Plains from 4? Imagine that, but like, way worse. So, here we are. Because at the very least with the Golden Plains, it was like, follow the thing that is, just follow the path of the thing. Just follow it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm keeping going. Northeast. At least we've got this nifty music. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. What? Can I do that? Did I just wander into the desert? Without my supplies? Yes, Bronwen, I was not told that I need to collect water. Well, maybe that's gonna be water. That's gonna be water. That is not what scorpions look like. Devs, you're being silly. Very, very, very silly. Well, I mean, we've taken damage, but it's fine. It's fine. 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 I'll go back to the side of the desert. And I'll get some water. I think that idea would have worked to the point that I'm going to try it again. It's just... the game didn't tell me I would need supplies, so I didn't collect any. The water jug is full of water. Make sure you take some with you. You'll need it. Ryu fills up the water jug. You now have 16 servings of water. You want to know what is absolute nonsense? I'll tell you what's nonsense. Is, a serving of a product is determined by the people who make it. So, like, when you get a bottle of Coca-Cola, for example, and it says, here's how much sugar is in a serving. A bottle of Coca-Cola is 2 servings, as dictated by Coca-Cola. But, like, who does that? You have a bottle of Coca-Cola, and you drink it. Let's try this again. Because honestly, anything is better than trying to navigate this properly. I sure hope this works. I do the same thing with the Great Glacier, by the way. Nope. I am pulling up a walkthrough for the Great Glacier because I want Alexander, and I don't remember how to get there. So I'm just going to look at the guide. Thanks. Although I'm with you, Bronwyn, stealing water from the cactus would have been a clever idea, because that's... Why are you stopped? Get ready, everyone. He's about to do something really stupid. Drac is paralyzed by the heat. Oh, I thought it was, like, actually paralyzed. It was. So... Oh, that's a fantastic pain sprite. No, the pain! That's what he seems to be saying. Yeah, that could have gone way better. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. my area of the states, they have to have nutritional facts of the entire item if it's small enough. Do you know what? Good. Because there is a lot of, like, corporate chicanery, and, hey, I'm just gonna completely lie and mislead them with implying without saying. Your throat's getting dry. You should have some water. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Yeah, the game tutorializes how to defeat certain enemies in unique ways. The, Aigu, for example, if you blind an Aigu, then they just die. You can freeze Mudmen. I tried that with the Toxic Men. Doesn't work quite as well. Oh, now this one, I did that last time, didn't I? No, I didn't do that last time. I did that. Ray, I thought you were supposed to be the fast one of the team. What was that? Not being very fast is what that was. Do I want to go find the item? No. No, I don't. This music reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. Well, Bronwyn, let me tell you a tale. I was really expecting for the village elder to kick my ass. So I spent some time leveling up my dudes. Including Ray. Not Ray. Nina and Momo were my dudes. Got a couple levels on Ray. But like... The sun has risen. Walking during the day only wastes energy. Time to make camp. Oh, this thing followed us. So I'll bet you can use the Radka to return to base camp. Yeah. Phew, it's so hot, I'm panting like a dog. We're supposed to head north, right? As long as we can see the stars, we should be alright. It's a long trip ahead. Better conserve water as much as possible. Do you know what? Maybe I don't want to talk to Ray right now, because Gar thinks I really need to hear about conserving water. I can save here? That seems like a really bad idea. Well, no, because there is the option of talking to the goat, and then it will just take me where I need to go. I may just want to throw this out here. If this doesn't work, and we get to a point where I'm just incredibly annoyed with what the desert is doing, I might just save and quit and go play Firmonium for an hour, because I really like that game. And that game is not doing any of this nonsense. There's no navigating via the stars. You just be a clown and go hit stuff with a hammer. It's you! This guy, there's a version of these guys in one of the volcano levels we've been to. And all it seemed to do was to defend and have a giant ass. Naturally, I'm quite afraid of this thing. Yeah. Wait, that's the wrong way round. Air Raid is supposed to cancel my turn, not yours. Oh well. That's twice in the same stream I've gone, oh yeah, wisdom seeds, they've raised intelligence. What am I thinking of then? I don't know. Do you know what? I never considered actually igniting those guys. I saw them, and I'm like, well, clearly what I need to do is to have sorted the water out of my inventory. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen, and yeah. Maybe use ice magic, maybe use heavy attacks, I don't know. Why is it just standing there, menacingly? I haven't played Shining Force. I don't know which one that one is. I can tell you for sure it's the one that I always get mixed up with Shining in the Darkness, which I haven't played, and I feel like I want to play it, but also it looks... I think that's the one that's an isometric dungeon crawler. I don't really like those. Ooh! I need one of those for a side quest. I believe it raises speed, but at the same time, I could just keep it and give it to a chef. So, somebody mentioned a 4-day hike, and like, fair enough, that could be what we're doing. The guy said that it's about 3 days once you've gone to the correct amount of east. I don't know. I don't know that this is going to work. I'm just being petulant. Excuse me. I would like to know what the, what was the thought process behind this? Like, at what point did the dev team go, do you know what we're gonna do? 10 minutes of, like Mode 7, but not Mode 7, because we can't do Mode 7, but, like, oh man, imagine that. And people, like, none of the playtesters went, hey, this is killing the pace. Right, option 2, what if I chill it out? And then what if you steal from it? And then what if you just hit it? There's a chance to find some secret treasure in here as well, okay. Huh. I genuinely thought that would work. Drac is paralyzed by the heat, so we cool it down. Everything's fine. Whoop, I'm traveling in the wrong direction. Hopefully that's not just going to completely ruin everything. Like, Tempest mentioned that this is very much like the Golden Plains, and I can see it because that was essentially this. Just like a completely flat grassland, and you had to explore it to find a camp and one of the dragon genes, I believe. Or a summon. It was a summon. That's what it was. And in that, the whole thing was really, really finicky. I think there is a translation error for directions if you do something specific. Can you elaborate? But yeah, in the Golden Plains, it was really, really specific where you had to go. It was this real tiny hotspot. Go do it. And that's one of the reasons why nobody liked that area. It also relied a lot on RNG, which is great in drawn-out sections like this. That's the direction I want to go. Because what you had to do in that one, you had to follow doves. I think they were doves. Like in-universe birds is what they were. And you had to follow them around. And they would tell you specifically where to go by following them. But they only showed up in certain places after you wandered around for a lot. And they moved faster than you did. So you couldn't, like, specifically follow them. You had to give chase. And... man... Golden Plains was stupid. In the Tense Notebook, there are wrong directions if you check it instead of writing down what he said. Okay. That's awful. Awful is what that is. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I have traveled for this long, and I can exit in an instant. I am going to save my game and see what we do. And we're going to, yeah, look at that, an hour between saves. Fantastic. Every time Ryu pauses, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I did it. My stupid idea paid off. Didn't pay off. I don't think it's going to pay off, but like, I'm 3 nights in. I'm going to keep doing this until the point that I don't. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? You see that? You see that one white pixel in the distance? Did I do it? I'm going to hope yes. Damn, Nina. Ooh, protein. Hell yeah. I'll come back to you and I'll use that water jug later when the game decides that I'm thirsty. Thank you most very much. There is something there. Because it's still there. And it's moving right. Towards me. Are we going to intersect in the middle? I hope that's the Oasis and I just broke your stupid directional game. Because doing this the proper way would not be fun. I'm looking over at my capture. Like, it's really hard to see. But it is there. Like, look. There. That's what I'm looking at. It's flickering. It's moving. Oh. Oh, please be the Oasis. Please let me just continue playing this game. I was having so much fun. Right, ignite it, you say? Let's try doing that. I feel like that's going to be a common drop. Get out of here, you have significant agility. That's not going to do anything for me. $36. I mean, really now. I guess Ryu's just gonna have to do everything. Oh yeah, I figured you were talking about the I think it was called Vulcan, but it's basically a grey version of that enemy, which was hanging out in a volcano, and I think all it did was constantly defend or pass turns. And I got really, really worried. I thought it was like, you know, the bomb from Final Fantasy, the series, where defeat it in 3 turns or it will kill you. That's still in the sky during the day, I do believe. If there is cool stuff hidden away in the desert, that might be something for me to go back and maybe look at a guide for, if I care about such things, which I might do, honestly. Like, if this is, you know, that's where you get ultimate weapon, maybe that's what I do. Unless it comes with a hideous cost, because... Oh no! Unless it comes with a hideous cost, because Gar has a hideous cost. Which is why are we out here? A water won't last if we walk during the day. Because we're camping during the day. Ryu, shouldn't we wait until daylight to make camp? Hey, why don't we rest during the day and walk at night? Fine! Break camp after resting. You baby. I assume this is the correct direction. Hey, hang on. Hang on. I could just do that again. Everybody's inside. So that means it's daytime. So now it's nighttime, and I hopefully didn't wander too far off the path. I'm going to save anyway. I'm going to save. Maybe stream is short. Maybe go play something else. I don't know. Nope, we are still heading in the correct direction. Hell yeah! And Bronwyn's over there like, I don't know, Cass. You took an extra day, you drank some water. Dead man walking. Which on the one hand, I would say, I can't see the game doing that. That would be hideous. But here we are, 20 minutes into this sequence. So, you know. There is an inordinate amount of situations. Look at that cake! There is an inordinate amount of situations where I will just exasperated exhale, and that's my answer to the question. Why are customers like this? Like I am deflating and full of nonsense, and things will not be the same if I do not get it out. See, this is something else that I would like to know what... Somebody on the design team said, we need this boulder enemy just... The juiciest that we can make it. And somebody went, yes. Like, I appreciate Rei is behind in levels, alright? Ryu is at a weight disadvantage, and he's outpacing him. Like, very specifically, Ryu is holding the Midas Stone, the heaviest thing I own. And Rei is just like, nah. I'm gonna watch my friend do all the hard work. But I was here too. I sure was! My throat's getting dry, and my eyes are doing that thing where the screen is moving backwards whenever I stop walking. Agility, that's what that does. Yeah. Oh, that's a star! Which kind of says to me that I may be traveling in exactly the wrong direction. But I'm going to keep going this way until I see what I see. For me, it's Taiko Drum Master I, because you spend so long watching the bars of notes just flinging themselves to the left. Particularly because I tend to play on some of the higher difficulties. So like they move so fast. Wait, no, Air Raid isn't the one that moves based on agility, is it? Air Raid is cancel next turn. I'm thinking of Flying Kick. Flying Kick is damage based on agility. My mistake. It was one of the few times I felt a little bad when I was on my Japan trip with my dad, because he wanted to play Taiko Drum Master, and obviously I do. I love that game, but like, I'm familiar with it, and I know some of the scores, and I know a lot of the tricks that the game does, and Dad doesn't. And that game, boy howdy, it can be incredibly difficult. Japanese arcade games will kick your ass. Partially because of the manner in which they are meant to be played, partially because you put more money in the machine, you know. It's all good. But like, here was me doing pretty good, and Dad's just like, I can't hear it. The music is too loud. Which is fair enough, because the rhythm game section is just blasting J-pop in your ears, and all the machines are incredibly noisy. And Drum Master doesn't have a headphone port, like some of the other ones. A missed trick, I feel. But, yeah, I felt a little bad. But it's alright. Dad didn't feel bad. We had fun playing. We found Let It Go. We played that. Because I was like, oh, I know what that song is. I don't know any of these other songs, so I know that one. What did you just load? Game, you just loaded something. Didn't you? I think it may have done. One forever later. I always feel bad for the, like, designers in stuff like DDR and Guitar Hero. And to be fair, a lot of rhythm games do this, where they will come up with this really big, elaborate set dressing, but you are not focused on it. Like, you're not looking at anything other than the 4-button prompt bottom center of the screen. Potentially the neck of the guitar, if that's how you play it. Same deal with DDR. You don't... They've got a slightly easier one, because I don't think they have videos anymore. It's just like your character's dancing in a void. But we've developed all this cool stuff, and don't look at it. I'm not going to look at it. Good. Honestly, good. So here's a question for you, Bronwyn. How would I know if I had stumbled across one of these rare treasures you're talking about? Is it like a modeled area? Or is it a random encounter like that one? It just happens to be the greatest armor in the game. Because I know that for some reason, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance comes to mind. You can buy them from Manilo later. Oh, no. That means it's really good stuff. Go to hell with your stupid directions, game. Shouldn't we be able to see the Oasis by now? Maybe we can see better from the top of that hill, huh? Yeah, that was me deleting my notes. I'm not gonna read my notes. I win. Unless this is the game's way of punishing me for faffing around. Follow those instructions. Oh my god, it's Yeti! You know how I was talking about how Peko has these cool Darkstalkers sprites? Where are the rest of the Darkstalkers? Is that dude? What do I want to do on you? One of those, pilfer from it, and you know what? I miss my ability to do this. So look at all these cool gems. Choose a favorite splicing. I don't have a favorite splicing. I am going to go for I'm gonna write Infinity because that's new, and Trance, because I don't know what it does. And where's that other one that I wanted? Radiance. I've got like one turn to beat this guy in this form. Let's see what happened. Oh no! Rei, I take it back. You done good. You know how I was talking about how is this a Dragon Ball reference? Is it is is doing that pose and then I scream and my hair is radiant blonde? Is that a Dragon Ball reference? I don't even know. What can I do with you? Howling induces confusion, neutral, damage altered by hit points, usable at fixed intervals. I think I just have, like, really good stats in this form then. Okay, that's fine. That's cute! When she did that, Nina went, here! Oh. Oh! Why did I think that would cost me 54 MP per turn? 20 is fine. Keep doing that. This is exactly why I put transfer on Nina, because she's like the AP tank. Look at that. She could just give all of that to Ryu. And he can keep doing the cool hits. And everything will be fine. Oh yeah, Ryu can't do that. Rei can. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I am not going to risk it. Everything will be fine. Essentially, every time I've used the Dragon form in this game, Bronwyn, that's what has happened. I've gone, what am I going to do with this Dragon form? Oh, just completely wreck shop is what I'm going to do with him. Focus is not good. Oh, I can't even super combo now. Darn. Alright, what we'll do one of those so that Ryu can not die in his next hit. Cool! And then we will transfer some MP over to him. And we will finish up with a super combo. And hopefully, that will be enough to finish up the fight. Or at least get the fight close to being winnable. That's fine. That's double fine. Everybody get levels. Everyone's getting... Nina learned that. Rei learned nothing. I found some money. I done it. I beat the stupid desert section. The heat must have been too much for her. Who can blame her? Having to fight that monster after walking for so many days? I'm sorry, Ryu. We're so close. If only somebody had access to, like, ice magic or something. Alas. We won't be able to go any further with her in that condition. What should we do, Ryu? Turn back. 4-day trek the other direction. Ugh. I'm sorry. I don't want to slow you down like this. Is Nina okay? Not exactly in great shape myself either, but... Yeah, because, like, you've got the super long hair, and it's really, really thick, and you've got these big, like, scholar mages. Well, what I'm going to do... There's a diary, but now's not a good time for that. Oh. How bad is she, the princess? Ah, the princess! Right. We were so close, too. I suppose... we could just use the Radker and start over. I mean, we know the way by now, right? What do you want? Raktas. Strong, sturdy, and able to live in the desert. They can take anyone lost back to base camp. But Raktas have another talent as well. Harmonica! That would be the worst thing in the world. I am not about to, like, beam harmonicas noises into your brain. Wait. The feet of a Rakta has water and other nutrients that can resuscitate a person suffering from heat stroke. Thank God, because if I just gave myself a bad end by killing our transport home... So you killed the Rakta, huh? Don't that beat all? We won't be able to get back now. I'm impressed with you. I didn't think you had it in you. Well, hurry up and get that meat to the princess. Don't worry, we'll make it. We're not gonna die in a place like this. Not as long as you're around, at least. With the sacrifice of the Rakta's life, Ryu is able to save Nina's. Thank you for your willing sacrifice, Goat. I appreciate you. Helping the weakened Nina, the party makes their way to the Oasis. This is what I would have done with the game, incident. Like, there's a circular motion that I'm making with my hand to indicate getting through the desert. Like, come on, come on, come on. Come quick, there's some people who need help. Be it calm. Your lady friend is caring for by my wife. Oh no! No, it's exactly what I feared from Tomb Raider. It's gonna be the Unga Bungas. This game was released in 1997, everybody. Attitudes were different. 'Twas wrong then, 'tis wrong now. Strap in. Please. Until you are being fully rested, we want you to stay and having our good hospitality. Alright, Bronwyn wondered if the dolphin from the fairy village was speaking Kansai. And I said, oh, maybe it was just Osakan. That dude was speaking Osakan. Right? Oh, look at that, the man who can't speak the words right. Probably Osakan. You sure you should be up? It's alright, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I worried everyone so much. What is Ryu and everyone else doing? They're over there. Talking to the chief, about where we're headed. And that lady's there going, they're not over here, I'm the innkeeper. God? I wonder if these two maps are actually on the same map. Like, these two rooms are on the same map. Sometimes RPGs do that to save space, like a lot of 16-bit ones did. I am regrettable, but I know not of this that you seek. Honorable Far. Do you know of any ruins or something similar nearby? Ruins it is that you are looking for, then we are having. And to the north, over the hill, there is being a place very old that we are calling Kaishan. It is the ruins of very, very olden city. We should go check it out. So, is there a Mrs. Lady Jug Holder Man? Thank you for everything. It's alright. Since the desert gives us so little, we share what we have with each other. Why is it only the old man who's speaking broken English? Nina's up and awake, says she's fine. Ah, so this is meaning you are leaving then, yes? Thank you so much for all you've done for us, Far. It is being no bother. I am hoping that you find soon what you are seeking. This is great, because I can't read anything this man says. It totally fits. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's get some levels on Peko, because this is what the game decided I should have. Right, I'm gonna steal your stuff. I mean, at the very least, I kind of get it, because there are intricacies to Japanese that I don't know or understand. And when I speak Japanese, I know I get bits wrong, or I speak like a baby sometimes. May you be finding for what you are looking. But that's not, like, foreign. That's just funny Indian man over there speak words. Feel free to take one of my Rakutas with you when you head out. Don't kill it, though. I make no promises. Wah! Oh, it's because he had his head down, grazing. That one's fine. You can stay alive. Once, long ago, I went out into the desert on a trip. Let me tell you about what happened when I got lost. I left the oasis, headed for a place called the Factory. I walked south for about a night and got lost. I ended up heading west. After about 4 nights, I realized my mistake. Around that time, I lost something really important. That's going to be the clue that Bronwyn was talking about. Go do that. Go get some treasure or other. Exchange it to that guy, and that's when you get your stuff back. Right. Have some news. Couldn't hurt to have another couple of those. I think I might put 2 on Ryu when we get to the final boss, and just... Now he's a wrecking machine! If you're tired, we've got an empty room. Seriously, it's really, really weird that only the village elder was speaking like that. Because I get it. Like, if this is an isolated tribe, not everyone's going to speak, you know, common tongue. Or trade speak, whatever it is called in your particular world. I'm pretty sure we have at least 2, maybe 3 languages on our team right now. It's fine. Alright, where am I going? That's back the way I came. I don't want to go that way. At the very least, we get to just walk around and explore the place, and we don't have to do, like, Tony Hawk tricks like in the 4th one. Oh, Tankbot. Tankbot's fine. I don't think Tankbot has, like, any real offensive capabilities aside from this one, which generally misses. That's not generally missing. Welcome back, Rickstress. You missed legitimately the most boring thing this game has ever done. One of the most boring things that I have ever done. And I played full quiet. Ooh. Ooh! Bronwyn, you're right. I need to go and put Gar in my team. Well, so the boring thing was, we had to navigate our way through the desert. And the game gave me all these instructions and an intricate route to follow that I completely ignored, and it worked. But I think it took quite a ways longer. But, like, I don't care, it worked. And, I don't know if I needed to do that, because I was just going to go to the desert over here. And I was going to make a camp. I was going to put Gar in my team. I guess we're not leveling up Peko right now. It just gained a level. But yeah, 10 minutes in, I said it was boring. 20 minutes in, I said I wanted to play something else. 30 minutes in, I was like, that had better be the ending or I am canceling this stream. And it was. And I'm actually really glad that it worked out, because I don't know that I have the patience to do that again. Potentially ever. Forget now. And I don't want to follow those instructions. But it's cool. We're good. Right. Before we go in, I need to put Gar, the head of my team, because he is really bad at just being the main dude. Hey, wait a second. This makes a lot of sense, actually, right? Because why would we find, you know, monsters out here? Humans don't come this far. There was a bit of plant life in the desert. This is nothing. Alright, cool. I'm glad that I didn't cancel too, because I really enjoy streaming. And when I'm not able to do such a thing, yeah! Fast travel unlocked. This is the wrong building. However. Well met, Ryu, my child, how I hope. Is there anyone else who seeks my aid? Sure. Gar. There you go. Then I present Gar with a portion of my power. Is there anyone else who seeks my power? No. So the way the masters work is every couple of levels, I think it's every 5 levels you gain while studying under them, you get a spell off of them. Although I think that varies, because I'm pretty sure Deus isn't going to just hand out the best magic in the game for like 5 levels of grinding. Oh, I have been here before! Because I was going through that list backwards. Like, sure, why wouldn't I? That could have gone very badly, but it didn't. So everything's fine. So one of the things that Ryu gained while leveling up is this guy, Vigor. Oops! Everyone's like full health now. I only have enough for one of those. And it's not a skill that I use in battle, because that right there That's a I'm going to die if I don't do this right now sort of thing. This is... This appears to be a, like, tarmacked road, and this appears to be just, like, a city. Like, as you and I would understand it. Anything here? Protein. Oh yeah, we got some muscle food from that boss, didn't we? Raises users power. Restores 100 hit. I like that we keep that. Raises users defense. I'm hearing little snatches of the overworld music in there. I like that.
I don't have time to play with myself.
Yeah, I played Duke Nukem. I know how that goes. You gotta cover up your mouth for the proper, like, super compressed wave file crunch. This is actually really effective in creeping me out a little bit. Because, like, no, this is a modern city. That's an ice cream crate. And a kettle. Okay. But, like, yeah, this game is doing a really good job of making me feel like I'm really not supposed to be here. Like, is this... This is a beta map, or it's something from another game, and it just hasn't loaded in any of the NPCs. Honey? It looks just like honey. Oh. And Momo has no opinions on this. Ah! Gah! What are you doing? What is causing harm? I don't know. But I feel like that's a very Cass way of doing things, isn't it? Do I get hurt if I stand here? Yes, yes, standing here hurts like the dickens. Alright, fine, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Alright, what else have we got? Hi? No longer nice, but you know what? Necessary. Let's just save those for now. I don't need that. Is one of you a weapon shop? I'd like a weapon shop. You look like a weapon shop. Yeah, you just got axes and stuff on the back shelf. Let's go. Atomic bomb! Hell yeah, Momo could have a bomb. You deserve it. Defense up versus psionics. Resists flames. So what is my current... 224. Right, give me a second. Main character gets all the cool stuff first, and then everyone else. Like, what else can we give to you? I reckon I can sell most of this, right? I don't need most of that. That amber breastplate was from the fairy village, incidentally. Gar is nearly dead. I'm just gonna sell this stuff. I don't imagine I'm going to need it. I've not needed, aside from the flame chrism, like, I haven't needed this stuff. Outside of, yeah, flame chrism was like a puzzle item at one point. That's about it. Pardon me while I have a brief moment of panic. Right. Do not sell the beast spear. Don't sell the beast spear. I need that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show off something that I have unlocked in another area right after I sell some of this stuff. And get some more cool stuff for my dudes. My dudes deserve cool stuff, they do. Sure, I might put Peko in my team. You don't know. There we go, and then I've got one spare, just in case I need one spare, and, yeah, there you go. Hopefully I figure out what's going on in that there basement. That's going to be the area that I go to next. But we're going to finish up today's stream by showing off something that I have found. Maybe. We're going to have to go and do a couple fights to get there. But, you know. I didn't heal Gar! I don't need to heal Gar. All Tankbot can do is that, which is going to reduce him to 1 hit point anyway. That'll do for now. I don't... Unless there's, like, an incredibly rare spawn in here where... Oh, it's, you know... The Acid Bunny lives here. Incidentally, I looked up Acid Bunny. I don't... That's not an enemy in anything. I don't know where I got the name Acid Bunny. What I mean is, the Metal Slime. Or equivalent. Relay Point B. That's where I want to go. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to go to. Right. Because... I need to remember where I'm going right about now. But there's something that you can do kind of side questy down here. And... Is it in this room? It's in this room. It's not you, Frodo. It's this guy. Oh, let me guess. You've heard about me, and I've come to study. To be cooks, yes? Yes. Ah, how wonderful. You have all the ingredients I asked for. Alright then, I make you my apprentice. I'll make you into a first-rate cook in no time. Come again. That guy wanted an anglerfish, I think 2 other kinds of fish, and a swallow eye. And the fact that I provided those to him, everything's cool now. Right. No. I was gonna go back to Windia and speak to Lee, but the only thing she teaches is magic formation, which I have now, so I'm not overly concerned with that. Right, we're gonna go to the container yard. So, Eurixtrus, this is something that I have taken to doing lately. Is frequently management will say, "Hey, I know you finished your shift at 2:30. Can you stay until 3:30 and do this like 5-minute talk with a guy that I could do?" I don't know what. No, I finish at 2:30. And when they point out things like, "Oh, well, you know, this other co-worker of yours, they stay until 3:30. Well, yeah, because they got terrible time management skills. I'm done. My job's finished. It's fine. Answer's no. Deserts, machines. It's like we haven't seen anything alive since we got here. It's totally different from every other town I've ever seen. Look at all the machines lying around. Not you, Junktown. Look at all these machines. It's obvious now. This is where all the machines we use come from. Nothing? So this is the home of the gods. It's the Empirical Woodland. You get it. This is something that I actually don't think my mum has learned, but it's something that she should have learned, because I do it frequently, where she will go, just do such and such. It's only a 5-minute job. Like, yeah, it is only a 5-minute job. So don't complain. Oh, it's not far. No, it isn't. Same sort of thing at work. Co-worker would do it. Cool, they're right there. Have fun. This was fun. Look, I did it. We added a whole bunch of time to the clock. We added some levels. We're going to ignore the desert section. That is genuinely enough to make me never want to play this game again. I'll probably feel different about that when I get back to, like when I finish it and we give it a bit of time. But, that's a good noise to end the stream on, I think. So let's go raid someone. Who are we gonna go raid? Let's say hello to. Hey, what? Green D's playing KOTOR? I'm gonna have to direct someone to KOTOR, but not you. We're gonna go say hello to Scooby%. And then I'm gonna go and lurk, partly because I got a few things to do before I go play Overwatch with Rixtress and friends. Hopefully friends as well. Come join us. But also because I want to play this game that she's playing, and I don't want the spoilers. So let's go say hello to Scooby%. Day off tomorrow. Come back Thursday for more Breath of Fire 3. That's the one I'm playing. And until next time, goodbye.